good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 1st. It is my birthday. I turned 39 today, which is insane because I do not feel 39 or anywhere close to 40. Today's the last day of the conference, so we're going to be spending honestly most of the day over at the main conference center, including like that grand ballroom, which is really nice. So we won't be like running all around or having sessions in different like buildings and stuff, or going up, down, upstairs, down to the basement, any of that stuff. Yeah, so there's a closing session happening today, although Andy and I are driving back tomorrow just because like driving and all that is so stressful for me. So I tend to break it up into different days. So tomorrow is the day that we will drive back, and I'm already eager to go home and see our little fur kids because I miss them. We get daily updates from our pet sitter Mary, and I just I miss them. I want to go home and see the babies. But today's our last day here, the last full day here, so we're gonna make the best of it. Honestly, yesterday I was more upset than I probably want to admit about this old guy in the morning budgeting session. I went to these different like breakout sessions. You can choose which one you want to do. In the morning I did a budgeting one, in the afternoon I did a leadership one. Anyways, there's this old guy who was sitting next to me. For some reason he chose to sit at the very back room. There were only 2 seats. He chose a seat right next to me when there were plenty of other seats. And then he was kind of like a curmudgeonly, unhappy old guy because he stood up at the very beginning of the session, interrupted the speakers and said, "You need to use the microphone. I can't hear you at the back of the room." And I remember being like, why didn't you sit anywhere else? You chose the farthest back right next to me. Like, anyways, and then less than an hour into the session, I had my work laptop because I'm like working on emails, and I was actually doing some like facilities and furniture related stuff, dealing with those emails. And then he leaned over and said, "You need to stop typing on your laptop. It is too loud and it is distracting me." And I just was like, oh my God. I just was really surprised and felt very like unwelcome and like I shouldn't be here, and how dare I try to work at my laptop with little emails and stuff during a session while I'm listening to it. So that really soured yesterday for me. And that's why like I don't want him to have that power control over me, you know what I mean, in terms of like making yesterday a cranky day. So today I want it to be a good, positive day. I want to enjoy the general sessions and closing sessions and all that stuff, so that I can overall have like a positive memory and experience with this conference. I don't want one guy to have that much control over me, right? So I need to like change things around, shift it around. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. We're gonna head down, get some breakfast. So Andy and I are getting breakfast at Tangaroa Terrace, and apparently a new menu rolled out today. We had no idea, because we were planning to get the Tangaroa toast, which is that big huge brick toast that kind of reminds me of one they have at Walt Disney World, and then the Japanese fluffy pancakes. But this really nice lady, Julie, inside, I remember her from the other day when she was telling us the hours, because we were like, what time do you open up at? And they open up at 6 for coffee and pastries, 7 for food. And then they stay open till like midnight. And I was like, midnight? Are you crazy? Anyways.
Trader Sam's.
Trader Sam's is open till midnight. I don't know how late Tangaroa Terrace is open until, but it doesn't, we're not gonna be there that late. So, yeah, they've got the new breakfast menu, which totally surprised us, and there's really good options. So we still are gonna have a really yummy breakfast today, and then I'm gonna head off. Well, I'm gonna get changed into my professional clothes, head off to my conference. Andy is gonna go to the parks, so that's kind of like our thing. So let me show you what they have. I think the short ribs is new. We did order the tropical buttermilk pancakes, which are macadamia nut buttermilk pancakes with caramelized bananas, maple syrup, and sweet butter. That sounds delicious. Loco Moco burrito they've had already. The coconut French toast is new. This is what is replacing the Tangaroa toast. So it's Texas toast with powdered sugar, candied pineapple, toasted shaved coconut, and maple syrup, served with bacon. That's gonna be a hefty meal. They've already had the avocado toast in the past. I don't know if they've made any changes to it. This sounds new to me, the Kahlua style pork breakfast croissant sandwich. And then the kids' meals are on the back, and they actually still say Tangaroa toast for the kids' size. Oh, and then a Mickey shaped pancake. If that is new then, because it is so hard to find Mickey shaped pancakes around here.
Didn't she say these ones would be?
I don't think they, I know, but I think she meant the kids. Because we saw them pull out from the kitchen.
Yeah, they look regular.
Big size, but it is really hard to find a Mickey shaped pancake, and it is weird because it's something I've looked for.
That's interesting, they still have the Tangaroa toast for the kids.
It is interesting.
I want to try that.
Oh, we'll get you the kids one later. Well, we'll try the new menu, see how it is. But yeah, the kids menu is different, and I'm glad they have the Mickey pancake now for kids, which I'm pretty sure adults can order too, because that's just, they don't have many places to get it. It's super odd. It's like a classic item and hard to find. So it's pretty quiet outside right now. Most people are just grabbing their coffee and getting ready for the morning, for their parks or whatever. That was pretty fast.
That was fast.
We did not wait very long at all. I'd say like less than 5 minutes. This is a tropical buttermilk pancakes. Beautiful. A big plate. I love the flour. And this is the coconut French toast, which definitely does not look quite like Tangaroa toast, which was a huge brick. Yeah. They called it Texas toast, which is still like thick bread. Yeah, so we're gonna actually share both of this and enjoy our little breakfast. We finished our breakfast at Tangaroa Terrace, and then I just went back to the room. This is what I've been doing after we do our usually early park entry. Then I come back and change into my work clothes with like a blazer and my lanyard, and then blow dry my hair if necessary. The blow dryer here kind of stinks. I'll show it to you. It's like really small and not too powerful, but it depends. Like if I shower in the morning, then I blow dry before the conference, but if I shower at night, then I don't need to blow dry it. So yeah, this is their kind of crummy little hair dryer. I've known people who like bring their own hair dryers to conferences, which is great. And then because they do daily housekeeping, we leave a tip each day. It's like a $5 tip along with the note, so they know it's for them. But it's awesome that they actually do housekeeping, because when we stayed at the Grand Californian back in December 2021, every 2 days they changed the trash and that was it. There was nothing else. And I'm used to a lot of hotels nowadays have nothing. They don't come in, they don't do much of anything for the duration of the stay. You just keep things tidy yourselves and empty your own trash and just use the same towels and linens and stuff. So it was nice that they make the beds. They don't change the linens, but they make the beds. They empty the trash, which we totally need because the trash fills up. Sometimes I just go and dump it in the hallway myself, honestly. And then if you want the towels changed, you have to leave them on the ground. So that's what they do. And they probably check supplies and do more than that. But yeah, I was really surprised to see that they do daily housekeeping. So I was like, oh my God, we need to leave our little $5 mousekeeping tip each day in the bathroom with a little note. So anywho, this morning, all of our sessions will be in the grand ballroom, which is great. I'm just gonna plunk down and stay there. I'm not gonna be running around. And then Andy's off to the Disneyland Park because that is where our reservation is at for this morning. And then once things wrap up with the conference today, I would join him in the park, and then we'll do my little birthday stuff, whatever we do for my birthday. But Andy treated us to breakfast this morning, which was very sweet. So he's making my birthday special here. Okay, well, I need to get ready and then head on over to join everyone at the conference. So this is when you enter the convention center. There is Goofy's Kitchen. I think there used to be Steakhouse 55 over there. There's a car like Autopia. We had some sessions upstairs, but today the majority of our conference events will be held over in the Grand Ballroom, is what they call it. You basically just follow the signs. Okay. Well, they still have breakfast out. Next year is going to be in Hawaii. There's a pan over the busy space. So this is the entrance to the Disneyland Hotel. So when we started this video series, I guess, this is where Andy and I pulled up to, and you can see it is pretty chill. It's about 10 o'clock right now. We have a break between our sessions. So yeah, it does not get very busy here, which is awesome. It's not like a big overwhelming experience. And then you can see this is the Fantasy Tower, I believe. because they all have different names. There's some water fountains. The convention center is immediately to my right. So I'll just pop back in. It's really nice to go out and get some fresh air after spending the morning like sitting down listening to the sessions. Yeah, I don't usually vlog much in the actual conference because that's not really like cool, but this morning the big speaker was about trends in higher education, and then I forget what the next speaker is going to talk about, but yeah, just getting some fresh air and standing up a little bit before going back inside. All right, well, we just finished up with the conference. I enjoyed the keynote speaker, Dave Epstein, I think. He also wrote a couple books. He was very engaging. He talked about really being more of a generalist instead of a specialist, and how a lot of people may find success later on in life. So you don't necessarily have to become an expert when you're a kid. You can wait until later on in life and then have success, and just always keep learning, continual learning and improvement and stuff. So anyways, that was great, and a good way to wrap up the conference. And now Andy and I are gonna go to the parks. So I'm gonna switch my clothes again and then we'll get ready to spend some time. Cha cha cha! Cha cha cha! I like the Pixar over there. Cha cha cha! The big rainbows! Biggest rainbow yet. Here we go. Let me see it. And final pose. Yes. Hey, I have an idea. We should put together all the moves that we learned with our Pixar pals together. Oh, that's a great idea, Hannah. And let's get our groove on one more time. Yes! Alright, friends, if you're on the dance floor, we're going to do a move here. Just go side to side. Right? This is easy. Okay, so we went to, what's it called again?
Troubadour Tavern.
Troubadour Tavern, next to that big Fantasyland theater. And Andy bought the Roundup barbecue potato. Plus, we've got some mixed emotions popcorn in there. And we've got the Adventures Out There cold brew, which has all these rainbow sprinkles, which is just like Carl's balloons, huh? Yeah. I think it's kind of like those cookies. No, you can have the first sip, honey. Nope. Yeah, mix it up first. It's funny because you liked a cold brew the other day that I did not like. So I was like, oh, maybe you like the kind of bitter, strong taste of coffee. I'm not a cold brew fan myself. I like sweet stuff like vanilla lattes.
Well, it's supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to have like butterscotch cream on the top.
Oh, butterscotch cream. Yeah, so maybe if you stir it up and then use your straw, maybe it'll taste a little bit better there. Nope.
That's a no.
That's a hard no. Oh, too bad. Too bad. And now it was worth trying. Now there's a huge pickle. Pickle of the day.
I'm not even that hungry.
Pickle barbecue. You're not hungry?
I'm not that hungry.
No. We could try a little bit of it and see how it is.
Well, it's on the it's been on the list of stuff to try.
Yeah, you wanted to try it. Alright, I got a corn dog from the Little Red Wagon.
Do you want me to go get you ketchup?
No, I'm good. Actually, I should have asked for ketchup, but it's alright.
Do you want ketchup?
Sure, if you want to. No mustard. No, thank you. Thanks, hon. I forgot. And then this is the peach iced tea, and I did pay for the little Mickey light up bulb thing. You can barely tell during the day that I got it. Alright, so I got the kids meal, cheeseburger, sweet potato fries, and some wedges of pineapple at Tangaroa Terrace for my dinner tonight. Oh, it's little. It's actually perfect because I don't want like a lot of food. So just a tiny little, yeah, it was $11 for this kids meal, and I just wanted something kind of small because I always get nervous the day before we travel, before driving, because we'll have a trafficy drive back tomorrow. But I still wanted to have something small to eat, but not like a lot. So anyways, that's why I just decided to kind of play it safe with this little kids meal, and I love that it's $11 and it's like a tiny little burger and some fries, which is just perfect for this meal. So we're just kind of taking it easy this night, and then we will pack up tomorrow and head back home, see our doggy and our kitty cats who we miss so much. Yeah, so not a whole bunch on our agenda right now, but I hope you've enjoyed watching these Disneyland vlogs. I've enjoyed making them. Alrighty, thanks, bye bye.